Hello and welcome to our channel. Thank you for stopping by. We do appreciate it. This is the show where we like to give you our rating first and then talk about the things we did and did not like about the movie we just saw. Today's movie is Ready or Not. We saw it. Hopefully you guys saw it. What did you think? Are you guys ready for this review? We're ready for this review. So, is it a wait for it, see it, or pass it? What did you guys think? Because we're letting you know in 3, 2, 1.
See it.
Yes! High five.
I knew you were going to say see it.
I didn't know if you
so
liked
excited.
it that much.
What?
Oh, I'm so glad you liked it. Because we kept it a secret. We don't like divulge all of our feelings after we saw the film. We saw it last night. Oh, loved this film. It was so good.
It was really good.
Totally up my alley and sort of like a great sort of palate cleanser after the summer of big bombastic action films. This was fantastic.
Fantastic. You and that word, you love it.
Okay, so Ready or Not. This is a new independent horror thriller film. It's about a woman that marries into this gaming dynasty that has a ritual every time one of the family members gets married, that they have to pull a card from a special box, and if the card that they pull from the special box is hide and seek, then the family has to play hide and seek with this person. But the twist is that when they go to find them, they're trying to kill this person. So in this girl's case, she's not told that that's what's going to happen. She's just told she needs to play this game of hide and seek. And then as she's hiding, she sees someone gets murdered. You see it in the trailer. And then all hell and chaos breaks loose. So let's just jump into the things that we liked. So Sam, what are some things that you liked about this film?
It was a lot more suspenseful than I thought it was. I was actually very pleasantly surprised on how good it was. Like I thought it was going to be good, but I didn't know exactly how it was going to play out, and I was very pleasantly surprised on how funny it was, how like kind of spooky it was, and then it had some really good moments. Yep.
It wasn't as I'm hesitant to almost call it a horror film because I didn't think it was that scary.
It was like a thriller.
Because outside of a few jump scares, it's not really that scary.
I don't even think there were jump scares. It was just more along the lines of like creepy stuff.
Yeah. So the family's like into this cult like thing, and then this girl, as she's trying to escape, goes through some torturous moments. There's some particular scenes that actually made me squirm a little bit, like, oh god, I can't believe she's doing this, or I can't believe she's like in this scenario. And there's one particular, like, it's probably a good 15-minute sequence that's just absolute torture and hell that she goes through, that actually got me to be a little squeamish.
I know. You squeezed my hand pretty hard in one of them. I was like, ugh.
Yeah, I needed to, I had to look away. The lead actress, Samara Weaving, is fantastic.
She was hysterical.
Yeah, she's great.
She was really good.
She's been in some other stuff. Probably the biggest film that she's been in before this was 3 Billboards. She played the girlfriend of the ex-husband in the film.
Oh.
She looked very different in that, but she's very good in this. I believe his name is Adam Brody. Who from
Adam
the
Brody.
OC?
Yeah. I love that that's where you remember him from.
Well, that's what he's famous
Shazam.
for. I know. But he's famous for the OC.
I understand that's what he's famous for, but it's just funny. Like, we just saw him in Shazam.
He's like the one character in the OC. Like, I would watch the OC for his character.
Oh, I know. He was a great character. It's just funny.
I liked him. Everyone else in the film's really good. Like you said, it's really funny. I like the one sister. I believe it's the sister that like can't use the weapons. She just doesn't know what's going on. She's like, I'm really bad at this.
She's like really high on drugs.
Yeah. I liked the sort of, there's a certain quality to this film that really reminded me of some of my favorite 80s films, specifically like Terminator and Alien, where like the girl is this sort of damsel in distress. And I guess you could say she's the play on the final girl, which is like a horror motif where these girls get picked off in a film and then it winds up to be like the final girl and she needs to fight back. But in this, she's not really a final girl because, well,
she's the only girl.
you could kind of like how the kills play out. You could kind of say she's like the final girl, but she's much more of like a Ridley or a Sarah Connor, where she's thrown into this impossible situation and she needs to find like this, like the warrior inside of herself by the end to actually kind of like fight back.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things I really liked about this film, is that it's the character herself was sort of like a throwback to those films of the 80s where the girls they weren't just badass from the start. They like grew into the badass.
Right.
And there's even like a play, like there's a scene where she looks in the mirror and she's like rigged up with weapons. She's like, shit. Or something like that.
Just like her one-liner swear words were hilarious. Just like the way she said them and portrayed them made it really funny.
Yeah.
Like she didn't say a lot in those moments, but like her expression of her face made it
she's very expressive.
So good.
Yeah. And the family itself, there's a certain tongue-in-cheek vibe to it. The aunt is great. She's probably the most tongue-in-cheek. She was like one of the characters that like knew she was in sort of like it's almost like a B-grade film in an A-grade budget. Mm-hmm. And the aunt is one of the characters that knows that she's sort of like in a B-list horror film, but they gave it an A-level production, which is what made it so fun. Mm-hmm. And the aunt is the one that says like all these crazy lines, and she's like really spooky, and she like hides in the shadows and says all this crazy stuff. And the actress 100% knew like the movie that they were making, and she played into it fantastically.
Yeah.
So we've gone into all the things that we liked. Hopefully we won't spoil too much of anything. Now let's get into the things that we didn't like, if anything at all. So Sam, do you want to go first or do you want me to go first?
I'll go first because there was only one thing that I kind of had a complaint about, and it was the fact that a lot of the humor was put into the trailer, and I think we saw the trailer so many times that by the time we saw it in the movie, I was like, I know I should be laughing right now, but I'm not because I've seen it so many times.
Yeah.
But there was a point where I was like, is all the humor in the trailer? But then near the end, there was a lot of surprises, so that was nice.
Agreed. Pretty much. If you saw the trailer, what I will say about the trailer is that if you saw the trailer, it's not that you've seen the film, but the trailer is a representation of what the film is.
No,
they aren't mismarketing it. It is exactly what they put on the screen in the trailer.
It's exactly what they put on the screen, but that's what made the first 45 minutes not a surprise.
Yeah, a little too revealing of a trailer with the funny moments, because a lot.
That's what really carried the first half of the film. Yeah, I really liked the first half of the film, and I really liked the whole film as a whole. But a lot of those moments that I think they could have toned down in the trailer to have surprises in the movie.
Yeah. I will say the only real dislike that I had is that I'm torn on the ending. Like the last 5 minutes.
I thought you loved it.
So the ending, at one point, I'm not going to get into what it is. I'm not going to spoil it.
I feel like you're lying right now.
So on the one part, I feel like the ending took away something that I wanted to see, but it also took the movie to ridiculous levels that I wasn't expecting it to go. So on the one hand, I like that it went just
totally bonkers,
shit insane for the last 5 minutes, but I'm a little disappointed that they took away something that I wanted to see. So if you've seen the film and you want to weigh in on the ending, you can go ahead and jump in the comments and we can talk there. I'm not going to spoil it here, but that's the only real issue that I had, if you can even call it an issue. It's just I kind of wanted to see a certain thing and they went a different direction, and it's not that I didn't like it. It was just not what I was expecting. And I think in my heart I wanted to see a certain thing play out.
Oh, I know. I remember now.
Okay, so that's it for me. So
that's it for me. No games at our wedding. No games. 0 games at our wedding.
No hide and seek for us.
No hide and seek for us.
All right. That is it for us. Like and subscribe if you liked this video. We had a couple week break, but we are back now. Not sure what's next week, if anything. I know the next couple of... No, it's not next week.
No.
It's in 2 weeks.
We have to wait.
So we'll see what's coming up. But thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. We'll see you next time, guys. Like and subscribe if you like this video.
Thank you for watching, and thank you for watching. Thank you for watching.